What up, though? I see you, CWC. What up, though, Chosen Ones community? What up, though, CWG? Appreciate y'all coming through late night, kicking it with a brother. Got a couple thoughts on my mind, and I just want to get it out to this. I just want to get it out to whoever's paying attention, that may can help, or just get the message to the right people, or just putting a new thought in somebody's head within our neighborhood, so we can get this on the ballot, so we can get this on the next voting ballot, or the next voting ballot after this, because something got to change. Something got to give. Things can't stay the same. You know, we're not going to let the devil win. I'm actually up trying to download. Well, not download. How you say that? Well, I'm actually up trying to edit. Well, I ain't editing either, but I guess it is downloading. I don't know what it is, but I'm actually up putting my videos and my interviews that I did out on CWG tonight. So had some good conversations, and just what's going on in my head that I see within my community that's not being done, and a lot of things are being taken advantage of the people out here slipping and needing help the most. I'm not trying to say it's families that don't need help, but people forget that these people out here slipping, these people out here on drugs, harming themselves and hopefully not harming no one else. They come from a family too. They got a mother, they got a daddy, they got a brother, they got a sister, they got kids. So this is all a domino effect. So this is something that needs to be in check. This is something that got to get in check. We need resources. I just don't understand how people take advantage of a neighborhood. They can pollute our neighborhood with the marathon corporation. They can pollute our neighborhood all they want to with Marathon Corporation, Zug Island, and Great Lakes Steels, and so many more big industrial companies that seems not to give a damn about us, man. And definitely the people that we are voting in office. The people that we are putting in office, I shouldn't have to tell y'all this, man. But I knew it a long time ago, y'all wasn't shit. But y'all definitely, man, proving to me that y'all only after y'all own agenda. Y'all only after what's gonna soothe people from not acting a fool and not doing what's truly needed within our neighborhoods. These are all our family members. Though if it's your kids, though if it's your son, though if it's your daughters, though if it's your auntie, your cousins, or whoever, however they related to you, man. These are our people, dog. And we must reach out to them. That's what Jesus did. I just don't understand how we can have 1,000 churches in our community, but nobody doing Jesus' work. They're only looking out for their own people. They're not looking out. I mean, I know it's churches out here that do feed people fires. They give out food they got food pantries. They do give out food once in a while. And there's churches that, try to do it a little more than other churches. But there's not one church as many churches we have in this neighborhood, which is like on every block, dog. There's not one church that feeds the homeless. There's not one church that ministers towards just the homeless. They need that, dog. I know it ain't an easy job. I know it ain't an easy job. That's why the community must come together, man, to make this work. Just like they did in other communities. Downtown, east side of Detroit, southwest, west side, southwest. There's so many places doing what I'm asking our community to do for our own people. And why haven't we already started doing that for our own people? How can you make a movie out of our area? How can you make millions, maybe even $1 billion off of our area? And I'm talking about the BMF. I'm talking about the BMF series that 50 Cent got on Stars. How can you make $1 billion off of us, but give us no resources? Give us no resources. Why is there so many people out here lost? Yeah, they got a community center. I give them that. They got it's a community center that helps you far as getting you on medication and some other things as well. But you gotta be willing to reach out. But when you got people that's not willing to go that far to get that help, there gotta be other resources to mend them with that resource. We need more mentors out here. We need more job training out here. We don't need it out in the burbs. We need it out here, job training. We need to bring hope back to our own community, dog. And we need to look out for our kids, our youth first. Our kids, our youth first. We know it's a lot of young people out here cocky and they think they know it all. But we know, man, eventually, man, that feeling gonna leave their ass. Because everybody gonna move on with their life. Everybody gonna do a little better than what they did before. And you still stuck in the same situation, though. And you still stuck in the same situation. It hits different. It hits different when it's our kids. It hits different when it's our next door neighbor, man. It hits different, dog. You got all these congregations from these churches. We need more people ministering towards these drug addicts, towards these people that's lost out here, man, that got mental health issues. I know it ain't an easy task, but if other communities did it and it's doing the work, then we can do it too, man. We need our politicians to stand up for all the right things that we need today. and not be praying on shit tomorrow, man. Prayer is good, but prayer needs to be led into some type of action. Prayer needs to be led into some type of action. God ain't never told you this. God ain't never told you to stand still. He ain't never told you to stand still and just wait till somebody drops something on your head. If we want our community to change, if we want to look at our community in a different way, if we want to put a different message out here for our kids, and not the message that, and not the jacked up message that's put out here today. Yeah, we love you while you kids. We love you while we can make money off your ass. We love you while you in school. But soon as you become a young fool, soon as you become someone in their 20s that don't want to, that have issues dealing with society, we just gonna kick you to the curb. We got two places for your ass, dog. We got jail, prison, or we got the mental home. And you know the third, death. We got to change the game up, man. We got to minister towards our own kids, our own fellow man. It ain't about saving everybody. It ain't about saving everybody. If we just save one, dog, we done our job. But it's about putting a message out here. It's about putting a message out here that we won't let the devil win. That we won't let the devil win, dog. And that we won't give up on our kids. And that we won't give up on our kids just because they become young adults that don't want to listen. We won't give up on you. We got to put that message out here that we won't give up on our youth just because you hard-headed. It's easy to laugh at somebody that's going down the wrong road. But when it starts affecting you, affecting your neighborhood, affecting your daily day of how you live and how you perceive life, man, that's when somebody got to change this shit, dog. It's hitting home. It's hitting home too deep. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting home too deep, man. It hits different. It hits different, dog. When you wake up and see the reality that it's all of us that's involved in this damn domino effect. It hits different. Like I said, I was out tonight, man, for a second, chilling with my peeps. Getting a couple, not even interviews, man. Just this conversation, dog. People opening up to me because they really want somebody to minister. They really want somebody to minister towards them. A lot of people look out for them. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people do look out for them, dog. But they don't have the time to minister towards them. They don't have the time to encourage them. They just got time. They might be on their way to work. You know what I'm saying? They might be on their way back home from work. They might be on a mission. They only got time to drop off a few things. You know what I'm saying? They keep it moving on their ass. When you got soup kitchens open, man, it ain't just to feed somebody. It's to minister. It's to minister to someone. It's to guide someone. It's to encourage someone. And it's to keep up with who's in your neighborhood and what they about, dog. This is why we need more community centers that's open for everybody and not just those that just want to come in and get some mental help. We need community centers open for our community. so we can know who in our community. We can know what our community, is dealing with, and how to somehow guide it to something good instead of something bad, man. So we can know what we need the worst. I mean, we can know what we need. We can know what we need right now in our neighborhoods instead of just figuring it out or hearing it from some type of politician that don't even give a damn about us, dog. You go in any other neighborhood, man. You got trucks like the Salvation Army, just like where Maddie and Gerald at. You got trucks where the Salvation Army trucks come feed you every day. You got churches that feed you every day. You got more than one church, man. More than one truck. More than one truck. You got Ziggy truck. You got Salvation Army. You got Salvation Army truck. You got a church off of Central and Verner that feeds you every day. You got the church that moved from 4th Street and Springwell. That church, that's the church I was going to. I believe that was I don't want to say it wrong. It was Saint something though. It's a Catholic church, and I don't want to say it wrong. But you have that church moved. That church moved over there off of Michigan, and I believe Illinois, something to that effect. In that they moved into a old police recreation center. I believe that's where they moved into. I haven't been there yet, but I had a partner that worked for them that was living in the Campbell building. Matter of fact, it was the old man that I interviewed, the 70-year-old man I interviewed on D City TV, or I was just kicking it with on D City TV. His name Frank as well, y'all. His name Frank as well. And he works with that church that was demolished off of 4th Street in Springwell for the bridge. Once again, though, that's one particular neighborhood, and that's not this neighborhood. They don't have any churches over here that feeds you every day, that tends to their community that's slipping every day like they have in other neighborhoods. And I know we don't got a lot of Catholic churches. Maybe that's because Catholic churches able to give more money, or they got more resources to help those in need. But we got to do better, man. We got to do better, dog. That's all I know. I don't care if every church around here got to pull it together, man. We got to find some type of loophole within our government system that will help us feed our people within our neighborhood, dog. And they just don't feed homeless people. They feed whoever, dog. They feed DP, they feed DPW workers. They feed anybody who want to get fed, man. I mean, I was going down there with my baby mama, and once in a while we took our baby with us too, our youngest, because that's how good it was to be around somebody that wanted to treat you decent. And they treated you decent. They treated you good, man. They treated you like you was somebody. And it felt good to sit down and eat and have that sense of peace and that harmony that everybody ain't looking down on you. Like I said, I wasn't even a drug addict, but the fact is, I'm no better than no one else, man. If you got free food somewhere, I'll be right there to get it, dog. Especially if it's some good food. I remember they had a little building around here that did that. But they closed that down. They closed that down for some reason. They weren't even feeding you that much, but they was feeding you enough. And they closed that down, man. All I know, man, we need to do it bigger and we need to do it better. We got all these vacant buildings. We got all these medical centers that's been closed down for decades, all through our neighborhood. And nobody wanna change the outlook of what's going on here, man. You can see people, you know what I'm saying, they leave, they come, they don't want to hear the truth, dog, because it don't affect them. But I'm here to change what's going on in my neighborhood, in my neck of the woods. You can't start somewhere else until you help your own, man. You got to help self, then your own. And I know God, oh Yahweh, man, he got me here for a purpose. God, Yahweh got me here for a purpose. It ain't just to keep on feeding it ain't just to keep feeding my face. It ain't just to keep on breathing in all this pollution. It ain't just to deal with all this evil. It ain't just motherfucking for me to deal. It ain't just for me to wake up every day and take advantage of the fact that I'm still here, man. I gotta make a difference because I know, like people, like everyone else know, it affects all of us. It affects all of us. And the fact that you think it don't affect you, that makes you the devil, dog. That makes you the devil. Because it do affect you. It affects all of us, dog. We got to stand up, man, and demand. Not ask, but demand. Or put our heads together, so we can find some type of loophole, find some type of program, find some type of government funded that can help us. That can help us right now, dog. Like I said, we got all these corporations polluting our neighborhood, but nobody trying to invest in us. Y'all get it? We got all these corporations killing us off, but nobody investing in our neighborhood, dog. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's cool to have a recreational center for the kids. That's cool. But we need one for the community, man. We need one, man, that everybody, I mean everybody, is welcome. We got to make sure, man, people can not just know, but realize you ain't got to suffer. You ain't gotta be feeling what's the word I'm saying? Looking for. You ain't gotta feel non-involved. Well, you ain't gotta feel alienated. Well, I can't even get the word, y'all. But you ain't gotta feel like nobody care about you, man. You ain't gotta feel like that, dog. When people reaching out to you and letting you know they care. And I care, dog, because I know it affects our whole neighborhood. And if we living in 2023, enough is enough. You can make a movie off of BMF. You can make all this damn money off our damn neighborhood, dog. But you can't invest in our shit. You can't help the ones that you motherfucker got rich off of. Everybody want to talk about the drug dealers and how they motherfucker was able to take advantage and excel their life. But what about the addicts? What about those that got mental issues that's out here lost, dog? The ones you made all this money off of. You just gonna forget about them? You just gonna sweep them under the rug? You just gonna keep on making them feel like They're not part of this society. They're not part of our community. Because they are. Give a fuck they pay taxes or not. Bunch of you motherfuckers barely paying it your damn self, dog. Enough is enough, man. We got to change this for our own peeps. We got to put the message out here, man, that we won't settle. We won't sit back and wait no longer. You got to put some changes out here. You got too many damn vacant fucking buildings that's being not used for any damn thing. You got too many damn old schools that's just an eyesore. You'd rather for somebody to get harmed in all these places. You'd rather for somebody to motherfucking get murdered in these places than change the narrative and open one of these places so they can help someone else, man. I knew when I was speaking up for these women's off 4th Street in the Campbell building, Fort and Livernois, Fort and Junction, in the Campbell building. I knew our channel had a purpose. I knew CWG had a purpose, man. Because I had true passion, man. And the reason why I had true passion, because I knew them women's. I didn't know them like I went to school with them. I knew them from the building. Because I knew them women's. And my baby mama was one of them women's that was out slipping at the time. And because for a moment, just because of a moment, we was in love with each other. Because that's what it takes to make a baby, man. Every baby mama I had, I was in love with them. If nothing but for a moment. And we was blessed. We ain't make nothing. And we was blessed with the beautiful kids that we had. Like I said, this baby mama, man, she was right there in the streets with him. She was the main female probably that was in the set house, in the set spot, well, you know, however you call that, in the spot. But she changed her life around, man. Because she fell in love with me just for a moment. And I helped her to change her life. Even though I didn't admit it to myself, but it felt good to be in love for just a moment. And I took her to rehab several times. She finally finished the program off of Michigan Avenue in the Salvation Army rehab program. She came back and changed her life. If nothing but just a moment. And we had 2 beautiful kids out of it. She fucked up. She gone again. It ain't my problem though, man. It ain't my problem. I got the 2 beautiful blessings from that moment of someone being clean, of someone wanted to change their life to do better, man. If it wasn't for nothing but just a moment of someone being in love, or someone feeling better than what they felt yesterday, dog. And that was because, once again, the resources that was around that community. Like I said, we went to the church off of Fort and Springwell basically every other day, if not every day, and ate there. And we did that with my youngest, well, with my oldest child from me and her, you know, from me and her, from me and her having kids. Me and my last baby mama. So if it ain't nothing but for a moment, man, my kids wouldn't even be here. Y'all get what I'm saying? My kids wouldn't even be here without the resources that was around that neighborhood that allowed me to help her to change and to better her thinking for just a moment. I was able to get 2 beautiful kids out of her. We need resources, dog. Resources is needed, dog. People just don't realize, man, the difference that resources in your own community makes to better your life, dog. It blessed me with 2 beautiful kids. It blessed me with 2 beautiful daughters. And I couldn't have did that. She couldn't have did that without the resources, without the mentors that helped us to be a couple and to be a family. If it's nothing but just a minute, dog. If it wasn't but for a moment, I got 2 beautiful daughters out of it. That's the different resources. That's the different resources make in your community, dog. Believe me, these conversations gonna hit somebody's desk, gonna touch somebody's heart, gonna lead to more conversations. That's gonna make a change eventually, dog. It starts here. It starts with us.
We've got great news for seniors.
Thank you. I feel love. But that's why I want everybody else to feel the same, dog. There's so many people out here lost because they don't feel love no more. And that's why we need these resources so people can feel love. People can know that you ain't the only one fucking up. You ain't the only one been down. There's a way out of this. If it ain't nothing but treating somebody decent. If it ain't nothing but treating somebody decent for one moment, man. Everybody forget that Jesus didn't hang. Jesus didn't hang. Jesus didn't hang with those that had their life together, man. He hung with the people, man, that was out here fucking up. He hung with those that was in poverty. He hung with those, man, that people look down upon. If we're going to be anything in the image of Jesus Christ, then we gotta start with those, man, that's out here slipping the most. We gotta start with those, man, that's out here trying to be an abomination, not just to themselves, but to our own community. When we start connecting people together, when we start connecting organizations together, beautiful things can happen, man. That's why we need more resources within our own communities. Stop this old crap. Oh man, all you got to do is take a bus here, take a bus there. But if I wasn't able, listen to what I'm saying, man. If I wasn't able to get to my baby mama rehab center off of Michigan Avenue, it really wasn't off of Michigan Avenue, but it's like a block off of Michigan Avenue. It's like a block past Michigan Avenue, but it's off of Grand Boulevard. If I wasn't able to get over there, dog, I wouldn't have been able to get her cigarettes to her every day. I wouldn't have been able to get all her feminine products to her every day. I wouldn't have been able to go to church with her on Sundays. Me and my baby went to church with her on Sundays, man. We went to church with her every Sunday in her rehab. It made a difference. It made a difference that I was able to reach out to her as many times as I could and make sure she was comfortable up in there, dog, and made sure that she felt loved, even though she wasn't around anybody that she knew, dog. Every Sunday, I brought me and my oldest child within our uniting together for that moment. We went to church with her. And all their ministers was ex-drug addicts. They had worse stories and sadder stories than anyone that was coming there to get help. And they changed their life. They elevated their life. They got through all their bad, sad, dramatic, terrible, fucked up moments in life, man. And they bettered their life. And they had the strength to reach out to help someone else. And believe me, I had a good time every time I went to their church, man. We both have been trying to go back to their church, you know, even after she came out of rehab. But it didn't work out like that. But I definitely enjoyed it while we was going, while she was in rehab. I enjoyed it. It was hard on me because I had to get my daughter ready. It was the winter, and I had to get her ready to go, you know, to go to church with me and her to get there to, you know, spend time with her mama in that cold ass weather, you know, in a used ass car that wasn't even all that great, but we made it there every time, man. Thank God. Thank you, good Yahweh, for keeping us safe. But if those resources, like once again, if those resources wasn't nearby me, if those resources wasn't nearby me, I couldn't help her. I wouldn't have been able to go all the way to the east side every day to make sure she had what she needed, man. I wouldn't have been able to go there on Sundays to church with her to make sure she felt she wasn't alone and she was supported. I wouldn't have been able to go the days where you can visit like I was going through the week if I had to go all the way on the east side or all the way on the west side or further than that. Because it was close within the same area in Southwest, I was able to take advantage of the fact the resources was all nearby and connected. And we had two beautiful kids out of that, man. I can dislike her. I'm not going to be hating nobody, because I tell my daughter that all the time, even though I do hate her, but I can't sit here and carry it in my heart. I can't carry it in my heart because it ain't going to do nothing but destroy me and anybody that I'm trying to love, dog. But I damn sure dislike everything she done did afterwards. But I can't forget how we came about to get these beautiful kids. And that was because of the resources that was nearby within the Southwest Mexican town, Mexican village neighborhood, dog. I'm speaking facts here, y'all. I'm speaking facts from my own experience, from my own testimony, from my own life, dog. I wouldn't have these beautiful kids if we didn't have resources. Within that neighborhood that was connected with other resources that allowed us to feel normal, that allowed us to feel happy, that allowed us to have some joy. If it wasn't nothing but for a moment, dog. I'm speaking facts, man. I love my daughters. I'll lay my life down for them, for any of my kids, without even a hesitation, without a thought. But these last two, I wouldn't have, the thought of them even coming to existence couldn't even happen without the resources that was nearby the community. And she was willing to change. She wanted to change. People used to think that I held her hostage. They was like, you holding her hostage. I'm like, I ain't holding nobody hostage, motherfucker. She wanted to be underneath me. She wanted to be everywhere I went. I didn't even want her to be with me like that. I didn't even want her to be with me like that. But she knew what she wanted. And she wanted to go everywhere I went. And she did. And because of the resources that was in the community of Southwest, we was able to build us a relationship that allowed us to have two kids. These the beautiful things that resources does, not just for a family, but for our youth. Children is our future, man. No matter how they get here, no matter how they came about, they the brightest thing, they're the most beautiful thing that's in our neighborhoods, dog. They're the most valuable things. They're the most valuable people within our neighborhood. And if we don't understand that resources keeps families together, resources build families to be together, resources give people hope. It gives people hope, dog. It allows people to feel normal. It allows people to have some joy in their heart. If it ain't nothing for a moment, dog. I'm speaking to all politicians. I'm speaking to all those that think that they are leaders in our communities, such as our ministers or anybody that's a mentor or anybody that's in position like a mayor. I even got a partner that's a mayor, man. I'm going to speak to him, dog. You know what I'm saying? I really do, man. I'm that old now. I got a partner that just got voted in being mayor, and he actually part of my family, man. He actually part of my family because he got kids. He got kids with one of my cousins. And I'm going to speak to him, man. And it's just time, man, for us to come together, dog, so we can figure this out. We can't keep on looking down on the ones that's slipping out here, dog. Because we all got somebody in our family that's slipping. We can't just keep on kicking the thought of we'll deal with this tomorrow when the problem is here today. The problem is here today, dog. It may not be a tomorrow if we keep on fucking around. Like I said, we ain't got to save everybody, but we can just save one person, dog. If we can just guide one person to be better than what they was tomorrow, we're stopping a domino effect of a family falling and being stuck within this poverty, within this devilish ass world. We can change the direction, man, of how people view us, or how people perceive us, and how we treat each other. We got to treat each other way better, man, than what anybody else think about us. And we got to start from the bottom, dog. And they're the bottom. I know they ain't the only one need help. But like I said, man, you just don't even realize when you sit down and have a meal with your family, if it ain't nothing but for a moment, dog, and somebody allowing you to feel normal, somebody allowing you to feel at peace, giving you hope, breaking bread with you, dog. It begins a miracle, dog. It starts miracles. Because I really truly believe my last two kids are miracles. They wouldn't have been here. They wouldn't have happened without the resources. We took advantage of the parks. You know what I did to get her away from the building? We used to just go to Clark Park and sit at Clark Park all damn day, dog, just to get away. No, is that Clark Park? No, not Clark. Not just Clark Park. What's that other park too? What's that other park? Over there off of Woodmere. That recreation center, man. I used to go there and play ball all the time. It'll come back to me though, dog, the name. But all those that live in that area, they know the name. They know what I'm talking about. Right off of Verner, over there off of Woodmere, that recreational center. We used to go sit over there, dog, all day long, just for her to be away from the building. Like I said, I wasn't keeping nobody hostage. This is what she wanted. And she changed her life, man, to build a family with me. Even though she didn't stay around, you know, to continue to raise us, to continue to raise our two kids. I couldn't have them. I couldn't have had them. I'm not a woman. I couldn't have carried them for 9 months. So she did her job. But without the resources, like I said, Patton Park. It's Patton Park. We was at Patton Park, Clark Park. These are places we went to get away. Not even just them. That Downriver Park, that Delray Park, over there off of Jefferson, where you can fish at, dog. Yeah, where you can fish at. We was there too. We went to all these different parks that was near by the community Like I said, these resources got to be connected, dog. That was nearby the community, and that's how she started to get clean. And that's how she started to get clean, dog. And we just hung there all day long. Just to be away from the building, dog. Just to be away from the Campbell building. Like I said, without the resources, dog, my kids wouldn't be here. So beautiful things does happen for resources within your community nearby that's connected, that you can take advantage of or you can use to start something different in your life, to give yourself hope, to give yourself an opportunity for change. It starts with resources. It starts with resources, dog. And we don't have enough here in Downriver area. We need shelters. We need at least one shelter. I mean, damn, dog. We either gonna shelter them or they gonna either be in bandos. If they ain't gonna be in bandos, then they gonna be in tents somewhere within our community, dog. So no matter what, they gonna be an eyesore. But at least we can motherfucking give them an opportunity to want to change, to want to stay safe, not to die in these streets. If we had shelters, if we had a soup kitchen, if we had more resources, more mentors, a job training program. Don't forget about a job training program within our neighborhood, dog. We shouldn't have to go all the way out around the block, around the motherfucking corner, 3 or 4 buses out of our way, walk 3 or 4 miles to try to change our life, man. It shouldn't be that hard. We need resources like every other community, every other part of Detroit have that opportunity for someone else to change their life, for a family to feel whole, for a family not to fall from all this, not to fall into all this poverty and to be stuck and feel hopeless. We got to give our people hope. We got to share the love. Either we share the love or they gonna steal from us, dog. Either or they gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's affecting us. And stop acting like your son or yourself ain't the ones out there selling drugs. We all dip and dibble into the drug game, dog. Cause it's part of our economic system that help us finance our lifestyle. Yeah, it's part of our economic system now, dog, that help us advance and maintain our lifestyle. So we can't just go keep on kicking everybody that's slipping out here, dog. When we the ones, when we're the ones benefiting, when we're the ones benefiting somehow from them slipping. We got to do better, dog. And that's all I'm saying. And we got to stop waiting for these politicians to do it for us. We got to demand, we got to stand together, and we got to tell them that we want it right now. Not tomorrow, dog, but right now. I'm just hoping, man, this channel be some type of launching path to some change within my neighborhood, within Downriver neighborhood, Southwest, Ecourse Ridge, Ecourse, Melvindale, Lincoln Park, all the Downriver neighborhoods, because it's y'all kids that's actually slipping, Wyandotte, acting like they don't even belong to Downriver neighborhood, but they part of Downriver neighborhood too, because they kids out here slipping. Trenton, Browntown. It don't make a difference where you at, dog. Softfield, Softgate, wherever, dog. With Softgate, I ain't mean Softfield, but Softgate, you know what I'm saying? Allen Park. It's your kids out here slipping. Everybody want to keep on acting like, no, it's just the blacks out here it's just the blacks out there slipping. Well, if the black people don't have jobs, where you think they get the money from, fool? Huh? If the blacks don't have jobs, then where you think they get the money from? They get it from your kids. They get it from your kids, your husbands, your daughters, your mamas. We got to stop acting like we ain't in this together, dog. We all in this together. We can make a difference, dog. Or we can just keep on turning our motherfucking eye and let things get worse and worse until somebody motherfucking get hurt. Or somebody motherfucking, or so many families get tore apart. We can't keep on letting this affect our kids, dog. Because that's all it do. It affects our youth. It makes our youth feel hopeless. It don't give our youth no encouragement that we give a damn. You think these kids don't still love their mama? They don't give a damn if they mama out here smoking crack. They don't give a damn if they mama out here shooting blow. They still love their mama, dog. I ain't gonna ride on this all night, man. I'm gonna wake up all my neighbors because I'm passionate about this. I'm actually passionate about this because I'm not gonna fake it like it don't affect my family. I don't have loved ones out here slipping because I do. And like I said, man, we can't keep on turning. We can't keep on turning our backs on them. And we can't keep on just avoiding the issues that we got to deal with every day because of their mistakes and their hopeless and their being naive and ignorant and them being selfish. We got to change the narrative. We got to bring some love in the game, baby. If it ain't nothing but for a minute. I just want y'all to know, man, don't give up on your people, man. That's what the devil wants, all right? The devil wants you to turn your back on your people, dog, and say, no, we'll deal with it tomorrow. Tomorrow may be too late. We can save families today. We can unite a community back together as a whole today. We can change. We can put some love into the game today. And we can keep on doing God's work, doing Yahweh's work today. We ain't got to wait till tomorrow, man. I want to thank everybody for rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me, coming on this journey with me, man, as y'all always do, giving me mad support. For all those that can help, I know everybody going through their own thing, dog, but for all those that can help, y'all know my P.O. Box. Y'all know my P.O. Box. If it ain't nothing but for some clothes, used clothes, handy-downs, blankets that you may not need, some used blankets, anything that you can help us with, man, and share some love on these people out here slipping. Because it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse, dog. If we don't start being the, if we don't start somewhere with some love and some change, it takes all of us, man, to come together just to save one person, man. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Because like I said, it's kids involved. It's people that's depending on them to play their role within their family, dog. And we got to start somewhere, dog. Everybody go check out my community, man. I seen this short, dog. I seen this short tonight that I put in my community on CWG that really touched me. And y'all go check that out, man. It's a short. It ain't a short, my bad. It's a short, but it's in my community post. It's in my community post on CWG, this channel. And y'all go check that out, man. It really inspired me, man. And I hope it inspired you as well. All right. Everybody have a blessed night in the best way, man. Thank y'all for holding me down. Thank y'all for being as beautiful as y'all are. Once again, man, y'all know my P.O. box. It's in the description of my channel. It's in the description of my channel. All right. If you don't see it in the description of my channel, my P.O. box is P.O. Box 484. I said P.O. Box 484, Lincoln Park, Michigan 48146. Once again, my P.O. box is P.O. Box 484, Lincoln Park, Michigan 48146. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for fading with me. Thank you for holding me down. Once again, I see you on CWC. I see you, Brown Sugar. I hope all my moderators up in here. I hope all my peeps up in here because I appreciate y'all. I see you, Engine Joe. It takes all of us, man, to just give someone hope. So if you're able to give, I'll be really appreciated and very, very humble, as always. Let's do God works, man. Let this channel stand for something, dog, other than foolishness and ignorance and just some laughter. Let's help somebody, dog. Let's change the direction of someone's life, or at least just give someone hope, man, that tomorrow can be better than it is today. CWG, baby, you rock. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for kicking with me. Thank you for fading with me. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, man. Thank you for holding me down. Thank you for parlaying with me. Thank you for chilling with me, man, in the cut. I'm telling you, man, I couldn't do it without you, dog. And we're going to see what more we can do. But for right now, man, CWG, man, y'all all that and some. And y'all the start of something beautiful. Because y'all did something good. Y'all did something beautiful for me and mine. And I think we can do even more work and even more beautiful work if we just keep on grinding together, keep on praying for each other, and keep on doing God's work. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and don't forget to do you. Yeah. Stay safe. Stay beautiful, and don't forget to do you. That's all I was doing tonight, man. I was out here feeding people, dog. You know, people were starving, man. I walked around for a minute because I was gonna just record what I see. But when I actually started talking to people, they was telling me they was starving, man. They was telling me they was hungry. So I came right back to the cut. Went into my pantry, grabbed all my that I didn't need, dog. Grabbed some things out the fridge, and I went back to feed my people, man. Because it starts with us. It starts with us, man. Just that little gesture of love It goes a long way, dog. Everybody stay smooth. Everybody do you, man. And don't forget, man, like my mama always say, don't forget to say your prayers. Got to pray to good Yahweh every day. Thank him. Thank him if nothing else, that you get to see another day in good health. Everybody stay blessed. Everybody stay safe. Everybody keep on doing you, baby. And I appreciate y'all, man. Yup, y'all beautiful, man. If you want to, thumbs up. If not, we're going to still rock out, dog. We out of here, baby. Frank Nitty, baby. 2 T's like 2 titties. And CWG continues to rock with me, dog. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a beautiful night. Yup. I'm out, though. Woody woo woo. Y'all already know, man. We're going to throw the rope. We're going to do all that. But a whole nother day, dog. For right now, man, I was really serious what I said. No, all jokes aside, God got this channel of ours for a reason, dog. It's for a reason. We got a purpose. And I appreciate y'all, man, for waking me up to it. Y'all hear me? I said, God got this channel of ours for a purpose. And I appreciate y'all for being my backbone, for being my strength when I needed it, dog. Because y'all woke me up. Y'all woke me up. We on a mission, baby. We on a mission. CWG, you rock. I'm out, baby. Deuces. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night, man. See y'all real soon. Deuces, baby.